10 signs of a relationship that will last forever. What are the telltale signals that your relationship will endure a lifetime? It might be tough to tell if your relationship will continue forever in the first stages. However, with time, you may learn about your partner's routines and interests and begin to assess how acceptable their conduct is to you. Your trust, intimacy, and love grow with time. Continue watching to know more. Number 1. You have complete faith in one another. Without trust between the parties, no relationship can last. Without trust between the parties, no relationship can last. It's a red sign if you and your partner are questioning and doubting one another. Number 2. You have confidence in your partner. If you're in a relationship and you're experiencing fear, jealousy, or melancholy, it's likely that things aren't going well. If you don't have any reservations about your spouse and don't feel the need to question them, then know your relationship is solid and you both have strong sentiments. The only thing left for you to do is to keep this link alive for as long as you can. Number 3. You have similar objectives. If you and your partner have the same goal, you will find genuine happiness and be able to spend the rest of your lives together. Whether it's about moving in together or planning a trip, things might get rocky when couples' shared goals aren't the same. Number 4. You treat each other with equal respect. Your relationship's foundation can be strengthened by mutual respect. Consider it a show of equal respect to offer each other space and privacy, and to communicate as often as the other person requires. When couples quarrel yet remember to respect one another, they have achieved great success. Number 5. You are not resentful of disagreements. It's fine to hold opposing viewpoints. Arguments may not always end in a resolution, but it does not mean you have to push your spouse to agree to something. You're on your way to a great and enduring relationship if you can move ahead with your spouse without harboring animosity. Number 6. You both set aside time for each other. You may also schedule a day for them to do something they enjoy. You may need to be prejudiced towards your mate and schedule a movie or dinner date with them. This demonstrates that you actually care about your partner and consider their preferences. Number 7. You have a proclivity for avoiding fights that are potentially explosive. During the early days of your relationship, the odds of an explosive quarrel between you and your spouse are increased. As you get to know each other, you develop a mature understanding and draw back at the first sign of a quarrel. It's an excellent approach to figure out whether or not your relationship will last. Number 8. You're not only interested in sex. Relationships created only on the basis of sex are prone to failure. You may learn more about each other as time goes on, but if sex is the primary emphasis of your relationship, there is little chance of it developing into a permanent commitment. Number 9. You have personalities that complement each other. You have personalities that complement each other. However, if you are unable to adapt to some characteristics of their personality, it may become an issue later in life. If this is the situation between you two, it is a sign that you should think about things again. Number 10. Your partner is easily forgiven and forgotten. During an altercation, words may be spoken and charges may be leveled. However, how readily you and your partner let go of these issues will influence how likely you are to stay together. A long-lasting relationship is one in which the parties forgive one another readily. This practice contributes significantly to the development of a strong attachment between spouses. Although you may not always meet someone who checks all of the boxes on this list, you now know what to look for in a partner. If you realize your spouse isn't worth your time, the greatest thing you can do is leave them and allow yourself time to find someone better.